Hey guys, welcome to Protocoders Point. Okay, so in this Flutter tutorial, we're gonna learn how to implement double back press to exit your Flutter application. So let's begin. So for this tutorial, I am just making use of my existing project that I have made use in my previous tutorial. The previous tutorial was on how to pass a data from one screen to another screen. If you want to learn it, you can just check the I button over here. Okay, so as you can see. Okay, so for this project I am just adding double back press to exit. Okay, so let's begin. So let's go to Android Studio. So here I have my home page which has a scaffold widget, app bar and a list view builder that generate this list of datas. Okay, so this video tutorial, the main focus is on double back press to exit. Okay, so for that, first of all, just wrap your scaffold widget with a widget called as will pop-up scope. Okay, so if you go to this widget, you can see there are two uh, properties that are required, that is one is child and one is on will pop up. Okay, so we have just passed our child, so we need to implement on pop up. Okay, so this is the function, this is the callback function. Whenever a user press back button, so this function will be called. Okay, so here we need to implement what should happen when a user press the back button. Okay, so let's create a variable which is of type date time. Okay, so this will return current date and time. Okay, so just come to on will pop. Here create one more variable, final time gap is equal to date time dot now dot difference previous back press time. Okay, so here what we are going to do is whenever a user press on the back button in your app, so this function will work, and we are just comparing the current time and the previous back press time over here. Okay, so you understand now. Okay, so here previous back press is equal to date time dot now. Okay, so now let's print the time gap between them just for understanding purpose. Okay, so I will just restart our app again. Okay, so now when I press on the back button, you can see the output. The time gap is 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So you can just see the time gap over here. So now the time gap between the back press is more time. So you can see it is 10 seconds. So immediately if I press, you can see the time 2 seconds. Okay, so now what we need to do is when a user press on the back button for one time, first time, we must get the current time, the previous time, and we must compare it with the time gap. So if the time gap is more than 2 seconds, we must show the user with a sneaky bar or a toast message that press the back button again. Okay, so here let's define it, final can't exit, which will be of type boolean if time gap is greater than or equal to duration of seconds 2. Okay, so here what we are doing is we are storing time gap is greater than 2 seconds. If it is greater than 2 seconds, the app cannot exit. Okay, so let's do it. If can't exit is true, if it is true, we will just show a sneaky bar, and if the time gap between the second back press is less than 2 seconds, we need to exit our app. So to exit our app, just return true. So if it return true, then your app will be exited. Okay, in return false over here. Okay, so now let's build a sneaky bar to show a sneaky bar at the bottom of our app. Press the back button again. Okay, so let's build it. So for that, first of all, you need to create a global key. Okay, so now here, if your app cannot be exited, then we must show the sneaky bar to the user. Okay, so let's build it. Final sneak is equal to sneaky bar context text. In the text we will just print press back button again to exit. Okay, and here duration of your sneaky bar, duration we will just set it to 2 seconds. So for 2 seconds the sneaky bar should be shown. Okay, and now let's show our sneaky bar. So to show our sneaky bar, scaffold messenger dot of context dot show sneaky bar and pass the sneaky bar we have created. Okay, so let's run the project again. Okay, so app got restarted. So if I press the back button, so you can see press the back button to exit. So if I press after 2 seconds, it will again show me the same message, as you can see. So now I'm just pressing the button for 2 times immediately. So you can see your app got exited. Okay, so that's all for this video tutorial. Hope you got the concept of implementing double back press to exit your Flutter app. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe Protocoders Point. Thank you.